everyone and welcome. This is your Vedic girl Shiv, and today I wanted to make a quick video before I head out to work. And this is in response to one of the videos that I saw from Prash Trevedi on DM Astrology's channel. So they were having an astrology conference, and I think there are like two videos. Part one is the one that I'm referring to mostly, I think. And what he said in that video really resonated with me, and that has kind of been my goal behind creating this channel and also my blog, and that is the fact that Vedic astrology is not just like one piece, it's not one thing, it's like a way of being, it's a way of living, right? With the laws of nature and from what we have learned from the Vedas, right? So it's like a lifestyle, hence I call myself like the Vedic girl, right? So I don't just look at astrology, I look at the way I live, the way I interact with nature, and kind of that gives me a cohesive experience of my life, right? I think Vedic is a lifestyle, or it should be a lifestyle, right? And that really resonated with me, because I think you tend to go to an astrologer, right? Or when you are having a rough patch in your life, or if you have a really shitty chart, you have some bad, karma. But, at that time, I think what is going to be most helpful to you is one, yoga, meditation, going out into nature and really working on yourself, and then possibly try to learn the ways of nature and then study astrology for yourself and try to bring that into your life instead of just spending tons and tons of money going to different astrologers, because I think it has come to a point where there are so many astrologers out there, and I feel like there are lots and lots of people who need help but are not being helped because they either don't know how to ask the right questions or don't know how to use the information they're receiving from astrologers. And that is one of the main reasons why I started studying on my own, because I have a very difficult chart and it's not easy, and I've been told many different things by many different people, and then it gives me like false hope, or it hasn't worked out really well, right? So I wanted to make this video just kind of like as a reaction, saying that totally makes sense. Like I think astrology is a tool, or Vedic astrology, I kind of don't want to refer to it as that, but it's a tool that anybody can use to enhance their life, to study their karmas, and to be one with nature and God, and it could be very useful in that way, right? But just to use it for predictions only, I think is a very tiny percentage of it, right? So like I think Vedas, right, the lifestyle, everything is so big. It's like, let's say it's 100%. The prediction part is like, I don't know, like maybe like 5-10. I don't know. I can't really say. I'm not that well educated in this system yet. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of put this video out there. If you are studying Vedic astrology at the moment, or if you are interested in it, what do you think about mine and even Prash's views, right? I encourage you to go watch that video. It's on DM Astrology channel, and I'll put the channel's name in the description. So yeah, because in that video he refers to all these like different channels and learning about different planetary positions, and he's saying how like so much information is getting jumbled because people are not taking enough time to study, enough time to be in nature, and I resonated with that highly. Another thing that he also said was, people are being astrologers, giving advice and trying to direct people on how to best live their life when their own life is not operating very smoothly. And I think on an energetic level that you pick up on that. I feel like you should know, it's almost like going to a guru, right? Like you go to a guru because they have attained something, like they are enlightened, and you want a part of that, you want a piece of that, so you go and you study and under them, right? I think it should be same for an astrologer. Like I highly pay attention to how I feel about astrologers, like any particular, if I'm going for a particular reading and I pay attention to omens, I feel like I can almost, know if that person is not operating at 100%, and I don't want advice from that person. I don't want that person to even look at my chart, because I feel like they won't see what the answers that I need, right? And that's something that's very big. And I wanted to add that I think so many people are just like studying little bits of information from the internet and calling themselves astrologers and charging people lots of money, and that's not okay, at least in my opinion. Like, I've paid hundreds of dollars for readings that I feel like I practically got absolutely nothing out of, and then the best ones that I've gotten for free. Somebody, like, he's so good, I'm not going to take his name, but like, it was just like it happened. I think it was just probably written somewhere for me, right? So it happened. I was really bothered by this situation in my life, and nobody I went to could help me, get answers about it. And I went to one person. He doesn't even do consultations, but he teaches mainly. But I was like, hey, this is something that's bothering me a lot. I know you don't do consultations, but would you consider me? And he's like, you know what? Tell me what's bothering you, give me your details, and answer my question right away. No charge, nothing. Best ever. The second best was for $25, like literally $25. Could you imagine? And then the third one was really never really happened, but this person couldn't read my chart, and they were very honest, and they're like, hey, listen, I can't answer your questions, I'm going to give you your money back. And I highly respect that. Like, that's great. Like, you didn't just take my money and just give me some BS answer. So yeah, that's be careful. Study it, okay? I promise you, if you're interested, if you're watching this video, some part of you is interested in astrology, so really give it time. Study the texts, and be in nature, and really try to observe the energies of each planet. I think there's no negative, there's no positive. It's just, you are here to experience this, and the more you do yoga, meditation, go out into the nature, really focus on your spiritual self, you will start to see more and more things open up for you. At least that is how it has been for me, right? And don't pay attention to stupid little technique, prediction methods, whatever out there. Maybe somewhere in the future you can, but when you're starting off, learn the basics. Learn, truly learn what each graha means, what each bhav means, right? And be in tune with it, stay with it. Take your time. That's all I'm gonna say, right? Because I think that's very, very necessary. And don't be swayed by all these different transit videos and prediction videos, because the chances of you experiencing that is very minuscule, right? It's just your chart is special to you, it's different to you. And I don't study my chart for prediction purposes, at least I try not to, because sometimes in life you're frustrated and you just want something to work out, like, when is this gonna happen for me? But for the most part, I try to meditate on it, and I try to see what I can learn, and see what karmas I'm here to live out, and do my best at it, right? So that is what I want everybody to encourage, or encourage everybody. That plot didn't really make sense. One last thing I'm gonna add is like the stupidest little things that I hear about somebody like imparting knowledge. I think I saw a video once somebody saying, oh, if you have like a Mercury in the second house, 100% there's some attachment to a pen or something like that. And I was like, great, yeah, I do. And yes, I have a special pen that I'm freaking attached to because I write a lot. But that was not helpful to me. Like, what are you going to say to somebody? Hey, I see your Mercury in the second house. You must have some attachment to a pen. How is that information freaking useful to that person? Right? So like stuff like that. That is what I mean. I feel like Vedic lifestyle was such a beautiful lifestyle, and it just got crumbled along the way, and it just like went into separate directions with like Ayurveda and like Vedic astrology or Jyotish and like Vastu. Like all of this was like together, but it all went like it's all in separate freaking ways, and it became like a lucrative business. Like it became like a commodity. Like you go to a Vastu person, you go to like astrologer, you go to like a Vedic or Ayurvedic practitioner. So like everything became like super commercialized. So how do we bring that back together? That is what I'm going to try to figure out in my life. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, and let me know if this video was helpful at all, and see you guys again later. Bye for now.